Hi everyone, Dwight Morris here with Innovation Properties in Fairfax, Virginia. As a realtor specializing in estate and probate properties across Fairfax, Loudoun, and Prince William counties, I often see families navigating the complexities of estate settlement. It's a challenging time, and one of the most common questions I get is how long will this take? The truth is, Virginia probate, that is the legal process of validating a will and distributing assets, can sometimes feel slow. But today, I want to share some practical tips to help you speed up estate settlement in Virginia and make the process as efficient as possible. I'm going to offer strategies that can shave months or even years if you're dealing with a large and complex estate off the traditional timeline. So let's get started. First, let's briefly understand what typically slows things down. Knowing these pitfalls can help you avoid them. We often see delays due to executor inaction or disorganization. The person appointed to manage the estate, the executor, has a significant fiduciary duty. If they're overwhelmed, unorganized, or simply unresponsive, everything grinds to a halt. Beneficiary disputes are often the primary culprits in delaying probate. Family disagreements, unfortunately, are common and can lead to costly and time-consuming litigation that can halt an estate for years. Complex or hard-to-value assets can be a problem if you're hoping for a speedy process. Estates with unusual investments, business interests, or properties in multiple states can require specialized appraisals and legal navigation, adding layers of complexity. Undefined debts and creditor claims can also cause delays. Failing to properly identify and manage the deceased's debts and creditor claims can lead to extended periods of uncertainty. Missing or invalid documents, such as a lost will, a will that doesn't meet Virginia's specific legal requirements, or incomplete financial records, can create immediate roadblocks. An executor or administrator who simply does not know the rules can be a real problem. Virginia has specific timelines and requirements for probate, and missing these can cause significant holdups, penalties, or even legal challenges. But here's the good news. Many of these can be mitigated with proactive planning and smart execution. Tip number one, and arguably the most powerful, is proactive estate planning. While we're talking about speeding up the process after someone has passed, the reality is much of the efficiency comes from preparations made beforehand. Think of it as laying the groundwork for a smooth transition. For many, a revocable living trust is a fantastic tool to bypass probate entirely for most assets. Real estate, bank accounts, investments, and personal property. Assets titled in the trust's name transfer to beneficiaries without court involvement. This not only saves significant time and legal costs, but also keeps the details of the estate private, unlike public probate proceedings. It's truly one of the most effective ways to avoid the system altogether. Joint ownership with rights of survivorship is a simple but powerful strategy for certain assets. Properties, bank accounts, or even vehicles owned jointly with right of survivorship automatically pass directly to the surviving owner upon death. There's no probate needed for that specific asset. Common examples include joint tenancy, or for married couples in Virginia, tenancy by the entirety. Just be sure the deed or account explicitly states with right of survivorship. Payable on death and transfer on death designations are your go-to for quick transfers of specific assets. For bank accounts, you can name beneficiaries as payable on death. For securities like stocks and bonds, use transfer on death registration. And crucially, for real estate, Virginia allows transfer on death deeds. If these designations are properly set up with the financial institution or recorded with the county, they are a huge time saver because the asset passes directly to the named beneficiary without needing to go through the court. A well-drafted will containing clear instructions is essential. Even with trusts and transfer on death designations, a clear, unambiguous will is essential. Ensure that it's drafted by an experienced Virginia estate attorney and meets all legal formality. The clear the will, the less room for interpretation, disputes, and court intervention. Tip number 2. If probate is necessary, the executor's prompt and organized actions are paramount. As an executor or administrator, your diligence directly impacts the timeline. Locate the original will and certified death certificates. This is always the absolute first step. You'll need the original will for the court and multiple certified copies of the death certificate for various institutions like banks, insurance companies, and government agencies. Order at least 10 to 12 copies. It's easier to have too many than too few. Initiate qualification with the circuit court. This is where formal probate begins. Schedule an appointment with the clerk of the circuit court in the city or county where the deceased resided. For my clients, that's typically Fairfax, Loudoun, or Prince William counties. Bring the original will, death certificates, and an initial estimate of the probate assets. The clerk's office will review the will and, if valid, qualify you as the personal representative. Issue you what are often called letters testamentary or letters of administration. These are the legal authority to act on behalf of the estate. Mark critical deadlines on your calendar. Virginia has strict non-negotiable deadlines. Within 30 days of qualification, you must send written notice of your qualification and the opening of the probate estate to all heirs and beneficiaries. Within 4 months of qualification, you must file proof with the court that you've sent these notices via an affidavit of notice. Also, within this 4-month window, you are required to file an inventory of the estate's assets with the Commissioner of Accounts. This is a comprehensive list of all probate assets and their fair market value as of the date of death. Within 16 months of qualification, and annually thereafter if the estate isn't closed, you must file an accounting with the Commissioner of Accounts, detailing all receipts, disbursements, and remaining assets. Thorough record keeping from day one is crucial for this. Obtain an employer identification number, or EIN, from the Internal Revenue Service for the estate. Then open a separate checking account for the estate using that employer identification number. Never commingle estate funds with your personal funds. This is vital for clear accounting and avoiding legal issues. Secure and inventory the estate's assets. Take immediate steps to secure all assets. This includes changing locks on vacant properties, collecting mail, and ensuring financial accounts are protected. Conduct a thorough inventory, photographing and documenting valuables. Address creditor claims. Creditors generally have a limited time to make claims against the estate, and resolving these promptly prevents future disputes. Tip number 3, understand and leverage Virginia's streamlined procedures for certain estates. Not every estate needs to go through the full formal probate process. If the estate qualifies, the small estate affidavit is a huge time and cost saver. In Virginia, if the total value of the deceased's personal estate is $50,000 or less, and at least 60 days have passed since the death, beneficiaries can often collect assets simply by using a small estate affidavit from the clerk's office. This avoids the entire formal qualification process, inventories, and accountings. Real estate outside probate is a common point of confusion. In Virginia, real estate that is not specifically bequeathed to the executor for sale or administration in the will often passes directly to the named beneficiaries or heirs at law outside of the formal probate estate. Think real estate titled with rights of survivorship. This significantly reduces the complexity and duration of the probate process, as the real estate often isn't part of the probate estate. That requires detailed court oversight. Tip number 4, foster open communication and proactive conflict resolution. As I mentioned, beneficiary disputes are a significant cause of probate delays, sometimes extending the process for years. As an executor, clear and regular communication with all heirs and beneficiaries is paramount. Provide consistent updates, even if there's not much to report. This transparency builds trust, can prevent misunderstandings, from escalating into disputes. If disagreements or questions arise, address them promptly and calmly. Don't let small issues fester. For more significant disagreements, suggesting professional mediation can be an excellent strategy. A neutral third-party mediator can help facilitate constructive dialogue and guide parties toward an amicable resolution, avoiding costly and emotionally draining court battles. Tip number 5, don't overlook the tax implication. While Virginia does not have a state-level inheritance or estate tax, which simplifies things for many, and the vast majority of estates will never exceed the $13 million threshold before federal estate taxes kick in, there are still crucial tax responsibilities that can impact your timeline. The executor is responsible for filing the deceased's final personal income tax return for the year of death. If the estate itself generates income beyond a certain threshold, say from investments or rental property, an estate income tax may need to be filed. Virginia does impose a small probate tax on the value of the probate estate when the will is probated or administration is granted. It's paid at the time of qualification, so it doesn't extend the timeline directly, but it's a cost to be aware of. Always consult with an experienced estate attorney or a qualified tax professional to ensure all necessary returns are filed correctly and on time, avoiding penalties that can prolong the estate's settlement. Now you might be wondering, how does a realtor truly fit into speeding up probate, especially with all these legal and financial complexities? That's where a certified probate specialist, like myself, can make a significant difference, particularly with real estates involved. As an estate and probate specialist serving Fairfax, Loudoun, and Prince William counties, I work closely with executors, administrators, and families to provide accurate, timely valuations. One of the first things an executor needs is an accurate valuation of any real estate for the estate inventory. I can provide prompt, reliable, comparative market analyses or connect you with trusted appraisers. This accurate initial valuation is critical for avoiding delays and potential challenges later. Often, estate properties require work before they can be sold. Cleanouts, minor repairs, or even major renovations. I can coordinate these efforts, connect you with reliable contractors, and ensure the property is presented to maximize its market appeal and secure a quick, profitable sale. This removes a huge logistical burden from the executor. Selling real estate is often a key step in liquidating assets to pay debts or distribute to beneficiaries. My expertise in these specialized transactions ensures a smooth and efficient sales process, from marketing to closing, directly contributing to a quicker estate settlement. I understand the unique legal steps required for probate sales and can navigate them efficiently. If you need a quick sale, for whatever reason, I can get you multiple cash offers from my network of investors. I've also built a robust network of qualified estate attorneys, accountants specializing in estate taxes, and other support services in Northern Virginia. If you need a referral or a second opinion, I can connect you with reputable professionals who can help navigate any aspect of the probate process. From managing vacant properties and ensuring proper insurance to addressing potential title issues or complex deeds, I anticipate and resolve real estate hurdles that could otherwise delay an entire estate. Selling an estate property isn't always like a typical home sale. I know how to position probate and estate properties to attract the right buyers quickly, minimizing holding costs for the estate and ensuring a timely transfer of funds for distribution. My ultimate goal is to ease your burden during what is undoubtedly a difficult and often overwhelming time, helping you move through the estate settlement process as efficiently and smoothly as possible. So if you're navigating the probate process in Virginia, especially here in Fairfax, Loudoun, or Prince William counties, and you're looking for practical strategies and professional support to ensure a quicker, smoother estate settlement, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to provide expert guidance and support. Whether you're just starting, feeling overwhelmed, or looking to sell an estate property, you'll find my contact information in the video description. Now, if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to hit like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm constantly striving to bring you valuable information to help you navigate life's big transitions. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.